And by the way, I'm going to share with you at the end of this presentation how you will never have to worry about selling your coins. Okay, some people ask me now, how do I sell my coins? I'm going to cover that here in a minute. Stick around. Now, people ask me, they're like, Ray, how am I going to learn about all these coins? You know, if someone asks me, well, Ray, tell me all the details about the American Silver Eagle. You know what? I don't know. I'm not a coin expert. I'm not a guru, but I know who is, and that's Mr. Mike Mizak. You see, he's our partner. He's our partner with NUMIS Network. He's the #1 salesman of coins in the world. On planet Earth, he has sold more coins than anyone else. And so he's been selling coins for over 20 years. He sold over $100 million last year on the Home Shopping Network. What you think about that? He had 8 hours of airtime per month on the Home Shopping Network and sold $125 million worth of coins. Think about that. Home shopping. I don't know anyone that rushes home early to catch it. I don't know anyone that TiVos it or DVRs it. He sold $125 million of these kind of coins to channel surfers. Is there a demand for these products? Absolutely. Except you've never had a way to get a tax advantage or to make an income promoting them. Very cool. Now, his entire career, he sold over $1 billion worth of coins. Unbelievable. Now, when people ask me questions, I send them to Mike. Because when you join NUMIS Network, you get your own website with Mike Mizak presenting each and every coin. When they go there and they click play, they're hearing from the #1 salesman of coins in the world, right? When they purchase from your website, you get paid commissions and bonuses. Very cool. You don't have to stock the inventory. You don't have to have a pickup bed truck, full of inventory that you drop off at your neighbors, right? If someone wants it, they go on your website, they buy it. Very cool. Now, before you join NUMIS Network, I think you should know from where it came. Here are the 3 founders of NUMIS Network. I've spent a lot of time with these guys, and you know what? When I first joined, no one was making money. We didn't have business cards. We didn't have a marketing system. We didn't even have training. So I had full faith in what? In these guys right here. These are the guys that actually solidified my faith in this company. Awesome. Now, each of them have over 20 years experience in network marketing. Now, Jake, he was actually the #1 income earner in a health and wellness network marketing company. Ended up buying that company, sold that to his partner back in 2007. Now, Chris and I, they grew up together in Plant City, Florida, known each other since the 3rd grade. And these guys have been in network marketing industry for over 20 years each. Now, for the last 10 years, they've owned a company called IDSTC. That's International Direct Selling Technology Corporation. They've been creating compensation plans for other network marketing companies. In fact, over the last decade, they've created over 400 compensation plans for other companies. Now, speaking of compensation, I'm going to tell you a little bit about this compensation plan. Now, this is something I had to pay attention to because I needed to make money. When I first saw NUMIS Network, I was right on the brink of bankruptcy. And I'm not joking. I was in dire straits financially. I had sat around and kind of hoped for things to get better with real estate, and they just never did. Okay, so I needed to make money, so I paid attention to this. There's a lot of different ways that you can make an income with NUMIS Network. And I'm going to share with you how I've been able to win trips, how I've been able to win a brand new car, and more importantly, how you can too. I'm going to share that with you, okay? And so first of all, when you locate people that are open to a side project and want to have their own business, you make $100 per person. When they come on board, buy a fast track collector kit, you make $100 per person. Now, as they start to build their business, you get what's called the coded matching bonus. Now, some of you may have heard of this. The coded matching bonus was famous in Excel Telecommunications. In fact, there was an ex-high school football coach named Paul, went into that company, and because of the power of the coded matching bonus and the power of leverage, he was able to make $1.8 million per month. Not per year, not per decade, per month. That's the power of the coded bonus. Now, I want you to think about this. If you had created 400 compensation plans over the last 10 years, well, you would simply analyze what had worked in the past and you would put in what worked, right? That's exactly what these guys have done. So they put in the coded bonus. Now, I want you to pay attention to your 4th and beyond. As you enter into your 4th and beyond, you get a 100% coded matching bonus. Now, by the way, you get a 50% bonus of 4th and beyond in your first 3, but I'll explain that in a little bit. Now, on your 4th and beyond, okay, but you pay attention, you get a 100% match. What company do you get a 100% match on? Not too many, okay, not any that I've seen. But let's say you're fourth person. Let's say he's Anthony. And Anthony, let's say that you invited Anthony to watch this presentation that you're watching right now. Did you know that this is reusable? Did you know that you can actually use this tool yourself? You don't have to create a new presentation. You don't have to record something yourself. You can just use this one. Okay, that's what so many people in the company are doing right now, is they're simply using this presentation right here and inviting people to check it out. Very powerful. And so your fourth person, let's say he watched this presentation, got excited, got pumped up, and he joined and got his fast track kit. Well, you make $100 per person, like I said, and Anthony goes out there. Let's say that he invites, I don't know, 10 people. He invites 10 people to watch this presentation, and 5 of them get pumped up and they say, dude, make money promoting gold and silver at a time when gold and silver is so hot? It's a no-brainer. So they join, okay? Well, Anthony, when they join and get their fast track kit, Anthony is going to make how much? He's going to make $500. But guess what? So are you. Anthony's going to go to his mailbox, get a check for $500. So are you, because it's a 100% match. Now, not only that, I want you to pay attention to the purple guys. You're also 100% coded to Anthony's first 3. Let's say Anthony's first person is Carol. What does Carol do? Well, she does exactly what Anthony does. She invites 10 people to watch this presentation right here, and guess what? She has 4 people say, you know what? Make money promoting gold and silver? Oh my God, it's not something that I wouldn't mind a garage full of. No brainer. So they join. Carol, they join by a fast track collector kit. Carol makes $400. So do you. 100% match. Okay? Of their first 3, their first 3, their first 3, their first 3, all the way down through infinity. You could literally have someone 50,000 deep that you're coded to generate a 100% match to you, $100 bonus to you. Very powerful. When people see this, they think, you know what? God, that's pretty cool, but Ray, how can they pay this much money out? Come on, how can they pay this much money out? Well, a couple things. Number one, I like that you asked that. Understand that for the last 10 years, they've created over 400 compensation plans, worked with a lot of attorney generals, worked with a lot of lawyers in network marketing, so they know what they can legally pay out. Number two, there's only one person ever coded to another. So there's actually only $200 bonus generated at one time. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Okay. Now, let me explain this concept. You're watching this right now, okay? And if you join this business, you will start to earn, and you start to build your business, you start to earn team commissions. How this infrastructure works is as people join, they fall to the bottom, benefiting people that are already involved in the business. And so if you join NUMIS Network right now, guess what? The person that watches this presentation after you may fall under you. See how that works? Now I'll tell you, when I first saw this presentation, halfway through, when it came to this slide right here, I got up, I went to the back, and I signed up. Why? Because then everyone else in the meeting fell under me. You see? Okay? I had a little flash of brilliance there. You see, the sooner you join, the sooner you have the ability to have people placed underneath you. That's how this business works. Okay? It's a little bit of urgency there. And so I tell people like this. If you're kicking around, if you're thinking about it, that's fine. But when you know you want to join, I would just suggest joining sooner than later. How can you join? Get back with the person that invited you to watch this presentation and tell them, I'm ready. I'm ready to join NUMIS Network. Let them know. Okay? So let me talk to you a little bit more. Now, as you build your business, as you get in early and join NUMIS Network, by the way, let me talk about that. Right now, as the recording of this presentation, there's only about 15,000 people in the entire company. Now, my first company, I was number 277,898. They now have 3.5 million people. We have about 15,000. Are you hearing about it early? Hello. Of course you are. Now, as you build your business, you can work up to the rank of 6-star. 6-star, they hand you the keys to your choice of a BMW 6 or 7 Series. Why do I know that? Because there's a 740i 2011 BMW sitting in my garage right now. Back in August, they handed me the keys to this $100,000 vehicle. Now, mind you, this is 4 times better than any car I've ever had. It's awesome. We have a full career path with the NUMIS Network. You can actually work your way up all the way to Gold Ambassador and get a check, a bonus check for $50,000. Will that be you? Are you the type of person that will follow our step-by-step plan to build this business? Is that you? If it is, well, I hope it is. I hope it is. because I want to see you at the top and I want to see you getting some of these big checks. Now, how do you join? Well, at the end of this presentation, I find that there's typically two types of people, okay? Category number 2, maybe you don't want to make an income, you don't want to build a business, but you see the logic in buying gold and silver. You see the logic that the wealthy people are buying gold and silver right now. Maybe you just want to buy gold and silver. You don't need tax advantages, you don't need an income, you don't want to build a business, but you'd like to buy gold and silver because that's what the wealthy are doing right now. Well, get back with the person that invited you and buy some gold and silver. It's fine. No hard feelings. It's cool. Network marketing isn't for everybody. You have to really want this thing. You have to really want to go out and make a serious income to build a business, whether it's $100 a month, $500 a month, or, it's like some of us making $20,000, $30,000 a month. Okay. That's your call. Now, if you're in category number 1 and you're like, you know what, make money promoting gold and silver. I know a lot of people affected by the economy. I'd like to make more money. I'd like to get tax advantages. I'd like to win fun trips. I've been on 5 fully paid for vacations. In fact, I'm about to leave on a 7-day cruise that I won on Celebrity Cruises. Okay? If you're that type of person, if you're in category number 1, I would encourage you to join as an executive. As an executive, you get all of your different websites. You don't have to hire a programmer. You don't have to outsource something. It's all created for you. You get it. It's a business in a box. Okay? You get your back office, your portfolio, and you get a full online marketing system. Boy, do I wish we had that when I started, okay? You guys are at such an advantage to join right now. And so you also get your first MS70 silver coin. You get our full video training system. Step-by-step blueprints on how to build this business. How do I sell my coins? Well, isn't it cool we can even ask that? No one would ever ask, well, how do I sell my juice? How do I sell my air filters? How do I sell my technology service? How do I sell my travel vouchers? You would never ask that, right? Because you can't. You can't sell them. So isn't it cool that we have an asset-based company that you would even ask this? Well, Ray, what if gold and silver decrease? Right now, gold and silver are way up there, Ray. What if they decrease? All right, well, what will these coins be worth in 5 years? How do I know? How do I know if they're going to be worth? Now, historically, they've appreciated, but what about in the next 5 years, Ray? What if the economy gets even worse? What are these graded coins going to be worth? How can I sell them? Well, you know what? None of that matters anymore. Not one of those questions matters anymore, and here's why. We now have a 100% buyback guarantee. That's a 5-year, 100% buyback guarantee. If you get an auto ship coin, okay? If you get an auto ship coin from NUMIS Network, and 5 years down the road, you either aren't happy with the value, you have them stacked up in your garage, you don't know what to do with them. This is whether you are on auto ship for 2 months, for 3 months, or all 5 years. Or if you just simply want money. If you only want 100% of what you paid for your coin, sell it back to the company for 100% of what you paid. Now, here's the reality. People ask me this. Well, Ray, what if gold and silver skyrocket? What if my coins are worth a whole lot more? Well, guess what? You're not going to sell them back to the company. You're going to be happy. You're going to do a little song and a dance, and you're going to sell them to somebody else, right? But if you only want 100% of what you paid for your coin, sell them back to the company. Now, what other network marketing company does that? I can tell you. Let me count them up. None of them. There's no other network marketing company that has ever offered a 5-year buyback of their product. And doesn't it make sense? Now let me ask you this question. Would you be better off today if you collected a gold or silver coin each month for the last 5 years? Would you be better off if you collect one each month for the next 5 years and possibly make money while doing it, while also getting tax advantages? Folks, I think you will fully agree that it's time for something new. Wouldn't you agree that it's time for the world to have something refreshing, something that you wouldn't mind a garage full of, something that has 100% buyback guarantee, and something that is absolutely perfectly timed for this economy? So if this sounds like the right fit for you, get back with the person who invited you to watch this presentation and get locked in.